Hello and welcome back to another Kerbal Space Program video. My name is Rabenschild and the Duna Explorer arrived where it should be, around Duna. It took a while, you can see. There is even more time on the clock than I anticipated because I had to course correct a lot. The initial course I had never met Duna, so we had to do things. It's MacJab makes a lot of stuff a lot easier, but again, it is time consuming, and you have to do orbits and here and there, and then it takes all longer than expected. So I want to bring the Duna Explorer into an orbit around Ike first, I would say, and then we go from there to Duna. That's a thing I wanted to do, by the way. That's why I kind of sped forward the Duna Explorer. It would have taken more time on the clock. I would have had time to do other things in the meantime, but again, I feared that the course was not correct, and I wanted to kind of get the Duna Explorer where it is right now. So we will do a transfer to Ike, and from there we will go on and go back to Duna. I will try to go into polar orbits around Ike and around Duna. I have to see how that all works out and how much fuel we need for that. Fuel is a big problem on this mission. This whole mission could fail because of fuel. The way to here took more fuel than expected, and so we should see how we can do this all. What is this? So we can go from here into, and then just do this burn. I want to see how that works out. 2 hours, that's okay, we can time warp that. Time warp now is a concern because I brought in a life support mod, not a big life support mod. I just brought in snacks, so my astronauts now use up snacks all over the place. I have a lot of them, so at the moment it's not a big problem, but you can see that for some of these the time would have run out already. So yeah, we have to keep this all in mind when we work now. Okay. This seems to be working better than I thought. This is a very, very nice and fast orbit we get to there. Cool thing. Very nice thing. So I can bring the Explorer now in orbit around Ike. I will meet you basically there. As if I had it planned, this orbit is already polar. It is on this inclination, so we come in from the South Pole, go over the North Pole, and go back. I will try to change the periapsis height. This should work. From here, change periapsis to 100 kilometers should be okay. I think it's okay for the survey satellite we have there. After a fixed time, create and execute. Okay, nice. This works out really, really well. At least this. Oh, see that? From here we could also go into an orbit around Duna. So maybe I will quick save here. We will test something. We will do a test. So the satellites have their own thruster package, and if we can bring the satellite into an orbit at the next periapsis, we could just let the Duna Explorer keep going this course, go into an orbit around Duna, and then change the orbit from there. So the Duna Explorer itself doesn't have to circularize here, if the satellite can do it on its own. So let us decouple one of the satellites. The ship is still completely intact here. And we will now see if it's possible to decouple one of the satellites here without problems. I hope that works out. Let us put in the SAS and then... Oh, what is it? Don't wobble. Don't wobble now. Okay, let us see if that works out. So the Duna Explorer 1 probe, I can switch to that and then activate its thrusters. Please let me activate them. Activate the engine. Activate this engine. Why doesn't it do that via space? Okay, maybe it doesn't have enough energy. So we should give this probe the energy it needs. And then see if we have enough thrust, have enough delta V for this all. Okay, you will go and continue on your course, and let me see if I can set it to circularize at the next periapsis. I will stop the auto warp. I will create that. This should work. It's only 99. It's only 99 meters per second. This should work. This should work. The Duna Explorer, I will thrust just... I have the fear that... Let me do that. I will thrust away a bit, just a bit. So that these move apart from each other. The Duna probe, is it still set up to execute? Oh, it's still executing this thing. Or remove, create and execute. Okay, you do that. The Duna Explorer can, I think, continue on its own. The small course change I made there shouldn't be a big problem. So let us see if this works out. Okay, this didn't work out as intended, but I have it still on an orbit, so that works out. 42. I will try to raise the periapsis at the next apoapsis. Maybe I can do that. And then circularize again at the next periapsis. This is working out better than I thought. I have the big problem that this thing turns, and I don't know why, really. Okay, abort node. This, this I think is the best shot I can get for that. The probe turns when it comes into, when it starts to thrust up. Maybe it is not really balanced. But I have it in the orbit that I wanted to have it. So I can deploy the scanner and I can start an orbital survey. It is transmitting the data. I have enough electric charge to do that. And there is my survey. That is absolutely neat. Toggle overlay? Okay, no, I can't see. Oh, okay, I could, I think, oh yes, here I can see it. So now I have these, I have survey data from Ike, carbonite, carborundum, metallic ore. I just want ore, if that's possible. Or, Ike is good. Ike is good. Okay, it's not too much, 4 point something percent average. Okay, but the drone or the probe can stay here and do its work. I don't know why it's turning around. Maybe I can stop it with the SAS. Turn it towards Ike, and now we go on and keep doing our mission with the Duna Explorer. And maybe we should circularize with the Duna Explorer around Duna. I think that would be better than to use the drone's own thrusters. I think I messed something up here. They are not really balanced. This whole thing turns. Okay, let me switch to the Duna Explorer. Duna Explorer, there. Switch to. Okay, this needs to course correct. I will go and weird noises coming from outside. I will go into the orbit around Duna. Okay, we have another. We would have another meeting with Ike if we wouldn't do something about that. But we will change. Yeah, we will change the periapsis at the next apoapsis to, I would say, 150 kilometers. I hope that the survey still works from that. Otherwise, I think it works. I think it's 500 kilometers or something like that. And if we are here, we will change our inclination around Duna the moment this orbit is not good. So let us go to there, circularize, or not circularize, get into an orbit and then continue on. The amount of delta V I need seems to be so small. I hope that's not a problem. Okay, I'm changing the inclination now to 90 degrees, so to a polar orbit. And this is, yeah, also only a few meters per second of delta V. I'm tempted, I'm absolutely tempted to ditch this stage here and continue with just with this stage. It would make sense, and I have a lot of delta V in here too. So, but on the other hand, I need to change the inclination later again. So we might want to keep that for now and continue on with it. So, yeah, no, don't. Better safe than sorry. there our problems begin. See now, that's delta V is used. It's not the 1000 something meters per second you would need for changes or circularization in around Kerbin. But yeah, these are definitely different numbers. Nice polar orbit. Oh, one thing I just wanted to talk about is this, that I had problems with the other stations and all that losing their orbits. This seems to be a bug. The next version hopefully fixes that. Good. Let us drop the next survey drone, or not drone, the next survey satellite. Move away this ship a bit. Maybe time warp just a bit to get away from it. Okay, the next Duna Explorer probe should get activated. I should really set up action groups for this. And we will deploy the scanner. We can do the science experiments and all that stuff. We can do later. Oh, okay. We should switch the mode. And does it work in that height? It does. Very, very nice. Good. We have the next survey going on. And now the last thing I want to do is drop the rover and see if we can land it safely. I'm changing the inclination of the Duna Explorer again. I hope I don't hit anything here. But, it starts now. Okay. That's completely okay for me. But you can see now I'm really, really using delta V. It is still changing inclination. I spotted a problem with the rover. Can you see it? Ah, one of the mods turned the rover beds around, or the rover bodies. This, yeah, might break apart when it touches land or when it gets activated. We will have to see. Otherwise, yeah, we will not use a rover to explore Duna, or we will send another one or something like that. This ship is just not powerful enough to make good inclination changes. That's what it worked out to, and I nearly lost it. Kind of, don't know. I was on a crash course. I needed to circularize again, bring me back into a good orbit of around 112,000 meters. And I think I will just drop the rover here, and we will see if we can land it somewhere on this side, somewhere here or so. So we could come up from here and then maybe bring it down somewhere here. So I will drop the rover, and I still don't know if we are able to, yeah, if this thing is really able to land in the state it is in. So we will have to see. Let me RCS and then bring the two at least a bit apart, and then we will see if that works. I can't tell. I just can't tell if this will work. Yeah, this didn't go as planned. So we will have to send another rover to Duna, I would say, while maybe while this thing is breaking, maybe we get it at least to the surface and can do experiments or something like that. I don't know. 12 is a bit harsh. Oh, we could at least get it to the surface. So this thing is damaged beyond repair, but at least we can see, don't know what experiments we can do here, and then yeah, use this wreckage maybe as a landing guide or something like that. Good people, but I think that's all for today. We did the 3 things we wanted to do with the Duna Explorer. I can deorbit the rest of the Duna Explorer now and, don't know, let it drop onto Duna. That works out. This thing should at one point hopefully stand still. Maybe. Yeah, we have other problems with other orbiting bodies. This thing still moving is not a thing I'm really concerned about. We have another moving problem that we will have to tackle in one of the next episodes. What is when I decouple this? Does it destroy everything? No, it hopefully. This is nice. Now it at least stands right up on its feet. Good. We have one leg left we could use. This is broken completely, and these two too. Okay. We will use this again, this rover, as a landing beacon. Good people, I hope you liked the episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya, guys.